Welcome to Success Talks with Rodney Saulsberry. I hope you will support my sponsors who bring you this podcast absolutely free and with limited interruptions. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen. I'll get started in just a second.
The reviews are in. The latest book from voiceover superstar and coach Rodney Saulsberry is another runaway hit. Readers from all over the world are raving about his newest title, Tongue Twisters and Vocal Warm-Ups. You can find this and his other titles at the top of the voiceover bestsellers list on Amazon.com.
Michael Jackson. Michael Joseph Jackson was born August 29, 1958. He was an American singer, songwriter, and dancer. Michael made his professional debut in 1964 with his elder brothers Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, and Marlon as a member of the Jackson 5. I remember watching these guys when I was growing up, and I used to go and see them at the Cobo Hall when they came to Detroit.
Hello everyone, this is Sean Daly for dailyvo.com. I want to tell you about one resource I highly recommend for vocal warm-ups because it takes out all of the guesswork and it was purpose-built with voiceover in mind. It's called Rodney Saulsberry's Tongue Twisters and Vocal Warm-Ups with Other Vocal Care Tips. How's that for a title? So in case you don't know, Rodney Saulsberry is a top-tier talent and coach, motivational speaker, and author of several books on voice acting, including You Can Bank on Your Voice and Step Up to the Mic. The book is available in print and on Kindle, and you can find it at Amazon or Rodney's personal website, rodneysaulsberry.com.
He began his solo career in 1971 while at Motown Records, and in the early 1980s became a dominant figure in popular music. His music videos, including those for Beat It, Billie Jean, and Thriller, from his 1982 album Thriller, are credited with breaking racial barriers and transforming the medium into an art form and promotional tool. Their popularity helped bring the television channel MTV to fame. His album Bad, in 1987, was the first album to produce 5 U.S. Billboard Hot 100 #1 singles. He continued to innovate throughout the 1980s with videos like Black or White and forged a reputation as a touring artist. Through stage and video performances, Jackson popularized complicated dance techniques such as the robot and the famous moonwalk, to which he gave the name. His sound and style have influenced artists of various genres. Jackson is one of the best-selling music artists of all time, with estimated sales of over 350 million records worldwide. His album Thriller is the best-selling album of all time, with estimated sales of 66 million copies worldwide. His other albums, including Off the Wall in 1979, Dangerous in 1991, and History in 1995, also rank among the world's best-selling. He's won hundreds of awards, more than any other artist in the history of popular music. He's been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice, and he's the only pop or rock artist to have been inducted into the Dance Hall of Fame. His other achievements include Guinness World Records, including the most successful entertainer of all time, 15 Grammy Awards, including the Legend and Lifetime Achievement Awards, 26 American Music Awards, more than any other artist, and 13 #1 U.S. singles, more than any other male artist in the Hot 100 era. Michael Jackson was the first artist to have a top 10 single in the Billboard Hot 100 in 5 different decades. In 2016, his estate earned $825 million, the highest yearly amount for a celebrity ever recorded by Forbes. Michael Jackson was a true superstar. 13 #1 singles in the U.S. in his solo career, more than any other male artist in the Hot 100 era. In 1989, Jackson's annual earnings from album sales, endorsements, and concerts were estimated at $125 million. Forbes placed Jackson's annual income at $35 million in 1996 and $20 million in 1997. In the year after his death, on June 25, 2009, more than 8.2 million of Jackson's albums sold in the U.S. and 35 million albums worldwide, more than any other artist in 2009. In 2014, Jackson became the first artist to have a top 10 single in the Billboard Hot 100 in 5 different decades. Forbes reported in August 2018 that Jackson's total career pre-tax earnings in life and death were $4.2 billion. Sales of his recordings through Sony's music unit earned him an estimated $300 million in royalties. He may have earned another $400 million from concerts, music publishing, including his share of the Beatles catalog. That's right, Michael Jackson owned the Beatles catalog through his 50% ownership of Sony ATV Music. And we'll be back after this message. Has anyone ever said to you that you have a nice voice and you should get into voiceovers? Well, this is your chance to find out how to do that online in Rodney Saulsberry's voiceover online seminar for beginners only. You can find out what it takes to be a voiceover artist. And here's the beauty of this online seminar. You don't have to be there. When you register, you will automatically get a copy of the seminar. Go to my website at rodneysalisbury.com and sign up. In 2016, Forbes estimated annual gross earnings by the Jackson estate at $825 million, the largest ever recorded for a celebrity, mostly due to the sale of the Sony ATV catalog. It was the 7th consecutive year since his death in which Jackson's annual earnings were over $100 million. In 2018, the figure was $400 million. According to Forbes in 2016, Michael Jackson had been the top-earning dead celebrity each year since his death. And we here at Success Talks are proud to celebrate the outstanding career of the King of Pop, Michael Jackson.
You can listen to any of Rodney's podcasts at any time. Go to rodneysalisbury.com.
I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and I urge you to listen to future podcasts where I will continue to try and make you better than before. My goal is to point you in a positive direction to success, right here on Success Talks with me, Rodney Saulsberry.